Hi friends, how are you guys? Let's pull some cards. Let's see where we're at for your Friday today and what kind of developing story. This week has been really interesting because I feel that a lot of the cards are telling a story around our worth and around where we're feeling triggered by others in our worth, or like we're not enough. So that was kind of like what I pulled the last couple of days. So let's pull today and see if this story that's been developing this week is your story, or maybe you've just entered the chat and the cards are going to show us something completely different to what we've been pulling recently, and something more aligned with what you specifically are needing to hear right now on this lucky Friday the 13th. Let's pull some oracle cards first. So we have Eat Your Words reversed, Hot Head upright, and we've got Master of Destiny. Look at this person, looks so like they know exactly what they're doing. And Make a Wish. Only one reversal here. A Blessing in Disguise. This feels like a signifier energy here. Look at this. We have the Key. This is giving Wizard of Oz energy for me, or something like that. I don't know. No, sorry, it's not Wizard of Oz. It's Alice in Wonderland. This feels very Alice in Wonderland / like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Let's get a little bit of energy from this oracle deck and see what is going on here. Comfort is coming reversed over Eat Your Words. Okay. Let Go over Hothead. Mirror over reversed over Master of Your Destiny. Cocooning over Make a Wish. And then we have Consent reversed over Blessing in Disguise. So I'm getting the feeling like, I'm just going to pull, someone just got away with something by the skin of their teeth. Got a mystery card from this moon deck. And it's time to move on and let go. Change your tune. So, and accept responsibility. Or here, there's a duality here. There's two people here. Someone reflected a mirror to you of something that happened, and you're not taking responsibility / perhaps feeling a bit guilty around what happened. So maybe there's like guilt sometimes can bring out like this like victim energy in us. What I am seeing here though is that there's this essence that there was something that you were hoping would happen, and it feels like it didn't really develop or come to fruition the way that you had hoped. I do get this sense that there's a little bit of like arrogance and a little bit of like ego in the situation, to say the least. I mean, the Hothead card here is feeling very much like someone put you in a situation where maybe you feel like your back was against a wall. There's this sense of like, it's just, this entire spread is giving this feeling of like, it's not me, it's someone else. And so the relationship that you probably had with this person, it feels like it's you and someone else, was kind of like really contentious. It feels like there was like a lot of steam and like a lot of heat and a lot of pressure and a lot of emotions. And all of a sudden you've just been burned by this person. And there's this person's ego that is like very involved in this. I actually find the fact that Comfort is coming and Eat Your Words is here. This actually feels like you kind of saw it coming, but you maybe didn't want to look at it. And this feels actually not that comfort isn't coming, but just as you're not willing to accept it right now. So where do you have your defenses still up? It feels like there's still a wall up around this situation. Feels like you're having a hard time literally letting go of the situation. Like the strings are so tied to your image through this, into the expected behavior that you were meant to have, or that there was an anticipation around what you should have through this situation. Someone definitely pulled a fast one on you though. Change your tune feels super powerful in this. Where are you playing yourself small through this situation and not looking at your complicity in it, which is not always easy to look at, I would say. That being said, you were hoping something would work out a certain way and you pursued someone in the hopes that this person would kind of lead you to the golden brick path or whatever it is. And in the end, it didn't work out. The cards here are saying it's a blessing in disguise. They're literally saying that. They're like, blessing in disguise. The mask that you are wearing is actually not your truth. Accept responsibility. There's accountability here. Also, the consent card feels like it's not a consent around, it doesn't feel like you didn't consent. It feels like you are actually not allowing yourself to look at the situation for what it's actually not worth, but for what it actually is. I think this is validating that your instincts knew that something was not on the path of fruition, or it wasn't in a good path, and you just kept holding on, hoping that this Master of Destiny card, like this person feels like a bad vibe. So who played you? Who played you? It's time to let go of this energy. We do not need this like poor person's energy around us. The Four of Cups are here. Emotionally, just like, I think, backs against a wall. Queen of Cups is reversed. Queen of Cups is reversed. Four of Cups is upright. And the Eight of Wands. So you were probably hoping that your ship would come in with this situation, and now you're just feeling like everything that I put like my emotional bandwidth into has just let me down or gone in the way that was unexpected. And it was quick, like quick. This has left you with this sort of like outpouring of misery is coming to me. It's almost like the flip side of like the Queen of Cups is so, she just knows what she wants. She knows what she needs. And it's almost like you got played and you're not feeling so good about that. The Sun is here. I think the Sun is actually showing us, I think it's illuminating the Eight of Wands and just how much, yeah, and we have the Knight of Wands here, reversed. So there's also a prompt here. The Hermit card is here. So there's a prompt here to kind of take space. There's a prompt here to take space. The Princess of Wands is here reversed. So the female energy here was let down, and this isn't in your usual kind of bandwidth. This isn't the way you usually play things. This isn't the way things usually play out for you. You're like, are you kidding me? How was I had in this situation? And I don't think that it totally caught you off guard, but like your sense of vanity, like the vain capacity that you have through this relationship, what this relationship represented for you has really let you down, and you feel in your core that this is a reflection on you. I think we need pause through this. It's calling for pause so that you can get your energy back, but we're also seeing these two cards together. This feels like a little bit like the Blessing in Disguise energy, but it also very much feels like there was something that came up here that just really lit up a truth for you on the way that this person took action around your feelings, and you're not happy about it. You're not happy about it. Other people's pettiness is not your responsibility. Okay. So that's that. Your reluctance to believe right now, it just feels too much like a burn. So I think it's a really hard it's just so unexpected, and you're just at the mercy of someone else's power and someone else's ego and someone else's, not bullying, but like someone just didn't do right by you right now. And I think you have to let this person go. This person let you go. Like they almost let you like high and dry. So let's see what the tarot is saying now about this situation. I'm going to pull from this deck today. And we'll see. Actually, I freaking love this deck. It's such strong female energy in this deck for me. This is the Muse deck. It's beautiful. Taurus energy, Venusian energy in this deck. Love it. So let's get a feed here. We will pull and see what a story is here. Listen, the cards always tell a story that has our back. I have it in my bio. This is positive tarot, even through very real, sensitive situations. Let's see what the story is here. We have the Chariot. The Chariot is crossed with the Death card. The visuals on this card, on these cards, are stunning. Look at that moth. That butterfly, she's being born again, but she's being held accountable for decisions that she made that were probably not in her best interest. Queen of Voices is reversed. Temperance is in the 4th position. Knight of Voices, reversed. 6 of Voices. Justice. 3 of Wands. Knight of Emotions. Knight of Inspiration. Knight of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of ego here. 9 of Swords. 7 of Swords. So I would say this reading definitely builds on this week's energy. There's a storyline here that I think for a long time you've been kind of plagued by the development of the story, and right now you're like living with the very real truth of something that you saw coming, that you knew that this was going to happen. Like you had a strong hunch. So we have the Queen of Voices reversed here in the 3rd position. So it's it's the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is extremely bright. Like she knows the thing, and you can't really pull the wool over her eyes. I wouldn't even say can't really. You cannot pull the wool over your eyes. So you're seeing something for its real value, and you can no longer hide from this at this point anymore. Up until now, you were like you were towing the line, okay? You were like, I'm going to give the situation the benefit of the doubt. You were towing the line. At this moment in time, something crossed you, and because it crossed you, you're in a situation of that hermit energy is so real. Like you're in the situation of having to pull back, and it's almost involuntary. Like you've just been pushed to the side. You've been given no choice. You tried to control your feelings, and you tried to control the outcome. As a result of that, you've been shown kind of like the door in the situation. You've got a strong sense of communication around kind of telling someone where they need to go in this moment. So I don't think that you will let this slide. I don't think you will let this situation slide at all. That being said, feels like you're living this moment alone. The 6 of Swords is here. So there's sort of this sense of like, I've been made to feel, oh my God, the visuals on this card. Look at this person. They're setting you free. So this is the let it go energy. But also, not only are you being set free, this person has power over you. It feels right now like you've been put in a situation of manipulation, a situation of someone else's word over yours, and you've been made to feel extremely small and unworthy through this situation, but that is actually not your truth. And this is where the Death card comes up, even though you're crossed right now with a moment of pause and a moment of like, literally you need to be born again from this situation. This situation's been building for a while. We see that you've had a lot of patience to wait this one out. This is not the outcome that you expected, but it's the outcome that I would say you intuitively knew. You won't be dragged by this person's lack of cooperation and collaboration. You will not, because you will rise again from this situation. And to that point right now, you're kind of got this like gracious undertone. And I think that's why removing yourself from the situation is actually going to really serve you. That being said, we have the Three of Wands in the position, in position 8 here, which suggests that there's maybe third party. There is a third party that played into this. And as a result of that, this is giving like Mr. Suavemente. Who led you on in this situation and then let you down? Because there's a lot of energy that like it came in hot and it came in fast, and you kind of tried to tell yourself that you should temper things, that like it was going too fast, that there was a red flag through this, that you can't fully trust this energy, you can't fully trust this person. This person manipulated you. And as a result, it showed where you were kind of besieged by your sense of worth and at the mercy of someone else's masculine energy. There's so much masculine energy here. And you're like Queen of Voices. You're like, wait a second, who played me? Oh, my light ring just went off. You're like, who played me? And I think you're still trying to find how you can see this person for better than they are worth. I think it's really important to let them go. Is a cycle that's been running for a while. It's been running in your mind. It's been keeping you up at night. You just feel completely like there's bloodshed over this. This is not something that you didn't see coming, and that you haven't had a lot of emotional energy pulled in. Sleepless nights, wondering, wheels are turning. What's been going on with this person? How does this person see me? Is there a third party? Am I being lied to? Words. Actions that just didn't hold up the words. We see that slowly but surely you'll find your way out of this. For sure, you'll find your way out of this. But at the moment, we've got this sense, and I think someone's still trying to contact you to prove. I think someone's still trying to contact you. I'm laughing because, I'm chuckling because I'm like, you're just not having it. You just don't maybe want to fully look at that. But you don't trust this. You're done. I think your feelings and your hope for this situation and this person are what's having you kind of like hang on here. We have the 8 of Cups here. Time to walk away from the dark moon. Look at that. It's like a black hole. It's a black hole. It's sucking you in. You're swirling in there right now. You are swirling in there right now. Let's get another pull on, oh my God. Sorry. Let's get another pull on how you're feeling. Let's see how they're feeling right now. Like, what are they going through right now that could serve you as information? What is happening right now? You've got crossed with the Lovers. So yeah, your cup runneth over with this situation. The Lovers is there. 8 of Hearts. 8 of Cups is there. 2 of Coins is here. Got 4 of Wands is here. Reversed over Temperance. 8 of Wands is here. Over the 6 of Swords. 8 of Wands over the 6 of Swords. So I think you were just like so drawn to this person. It was so magnetic. You were so pulled into their energy. We have the Hierophant over the Knight of Voices. This is great. It's great in the sense that you were hoping for some sort of commitment and some sort of honorable action in the situation. Page of Materials reversed. There was an offer that just you were hoping to have at this moment in time as a critical offer. There was something that you were like, that I have such goosebumps all over my body right now. You were like, offer for commitment. You just wanted to see that happen, and this person just couldn't do it. But they've been promising you and they've been leading you on for a really long time. There are so many fours in this read. There's no discs in this read. There's no pentacles. It's all cups and it's all wands. I mean, there's 2 of pentacles here, which in this situation just shows that they chose somebody else over you. We have the 4 of swords reversed. So, I mean, you're just like, you saw it coming and you're just like, how, like, it's the start of something. Forced travel, forced break, forced new beginning. I think other people projected. It was maybe held around you, the belief that this was going to come true. People were telling you, like friends, good friends, people who cared about you were telling you, like, this is not the situation that you think it is. And those fears of not wanting to face that have come true. The 5 of Cups is here. Cold as ice. Cold as ice. Cold as ice over the Knight of Cups. So it was like hot cold. Like, you know, that the words were just so empty, but they were so, there's such a lull and a power and a magnetism to them. And they wanted to draw you in, and you were cast by the spell, and now you're literally left hanging by the spell. And you've been left to the reality of just like jilted through that situation. And we have the 5 of Wands here, so it's not over. You still want to fight this one through. But you're growing through this situation. It's even though you want to fight it through, I would say that the situation has ended. The situation has ended. Strength is reversed. I think this too speaks to like your lust for this person right now. You're just so deceived, and you're just so, you feel like you've been rejected by them. Their pull towards you, their push towards you, they're kind of like towards you just feels like it has completely fizzled, and you're extremely let down by that. You believed everything they told you, but your hunches told you otherwise, which like is not always the situation. This person wasn't good for you, but they were good for your growth, and they were good for showing you what you're actually worth. We have the 10 of Wands over here over the 7 of Swords, and that's like the cycle is ending. Like this, at this moment in time, it crossed the T's and dotted the I's in the situation, and it has confirmed everything that you thought about the situation. You know, I was saying in my last read, like, I would love to be reading right now for a situation related to people's careers and that sort of thing. But what's coming up in here is this week has really just been relational. So I feel like so many of us are at this intersection with our relationships. We are just going through it. And I feel like the dating landscape is really tense right now. Like, people online are saying things and showing up as like having strong communication and strong words of compassion and lust, and like there's just so much zest and there's just so much temptation, and we want to believe it. And then when we're like having these IRL experiences, or when we're having these experiences where, you know, things just kind of like build and build and build and they come to a head, it's like we're either just completely let down, or where we're like, this is too good to be true. And that's what the Blessing in Disguise card is at the beginning in the Oracle cards. Like, let this one go. The cards are saying you're going to have a hard time, but if I was your friend, I would tell you, let this one go, because the 7 of Discs is here. The 7 of Coins is here reversed. It's showing failure. This is not you that has failed. This person let you down and they failed you, and you deserve more. So to get up and find your strength and call in a relationship and a partner that has substance is what your soul's journey wants for you. This is so hard right now, but you want so much more than this, and you deserve more than this simply because you want it. And wanting it shows that it is in your heart. So stop playing small with these petty nights. All of these nights were just like, yeah, like, love this, throw money at this, like, offer you this, bells, whistles, all the dreams, all the things. Like, they have no walk, they're all talk. And they were playing their talk kind of all over town. and there's a third party, and you had an inkling that this person was a threat to your story. And now it's you versus them, and you're feeling totally jolted by the situation. It's very uncomfortable. The Queen of Wands is here reversed, and she's like, I'm worth more, people. I am in a position of weakness, and I do not like it. This is not where I belong. The Six of Discs is next, is adjacent to this, is in conjunction with this. And so as a result, it's showing us that there was just a lack of substance. It's like you were pulling this forward and it just inevitably had nowhere to go. And someone's words promised more than their, they did not walk the talk, okay? And the Three of Cups is here. So you found out about someone that you didn't want to find out about. It's going to be okay. I know that this is a tough reading, but I think also we come online and we connect with certain readers to get this real supportive advice around these difficult situations. And this read feels very supportive in the sense that, like, it's not easy to be going through this. This person hurt you and you're in a very real situation of like a built up anxiety and a built up premeditation that this was going to happen. And now you're here and it has happened and you feel extremely let down. You feel in your feelings and you're just like, that douchebag promised me something and didn't show it. And not only that, but I've been cheated on, I've been lied to, all of the things that just are not good vibes are in your energy frame and in your aura right now. You got to cut your losses. So, you know what? Let's get a little situation on. What should you do to move through this energy? What should you do to move through this energy? Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Let's see what you should do to move through this energy. What are the cards saying? Here's your next move. King of Wands, reversed. Two of Swords, reversed. Ten of Cups, upright. Eight of Wands, upright. Three major arcana, sorry. The Empress is here. Six of Pentacles over the Knight of Wands. The King of Pentacles over the Two of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles over the Ten of Cups. The visual in the Ten of Cups is so gorgeous in this card. Look at that rainbow. Look at that joy. It's all women. It's all women in that card. The Wheel of Fortune reversed over the Eight of Wands. And the Chariot over the Empress. I absolutely love the Chariot over the Empress, okay? Let's take a card from here. What should you do with your grief and your pain and just your trauma with this right now? We have Mirror. We have Shine. That feels like a hermit energy. We have Blush, reversed. And we have Fly. Be free to know that you are loved, upright. I feel like these two go together. The Mirror and the Be free to know that you are loved. So you're growing through this. The butterflies. This is such a powerful imagery. I mean, look at that. It is like so burdened and so sad and so alone. But like you're just growing into this beautiful being through this experience, and you will not be the same as a result of this. There's a rebirth happening through this. So I think what we're seeing through this right now for you as a prompt, first of all, it feels really strongly to connect with your girlfriends. Like, I think your girlfriends, the female energy, the women who support you, they're going to be extremely cathartic and healing through this because they're going to see you, they're going to protect you, and they're going to make you feel not only yourself, but the worth that you feel you've invested into this relationship and you've let this other person hold around who you are that is nothing to do with you. Your intuition, the Empress. So I think you need to let go. You need to let go of wanting to control the outcome. And that means doing the thing that feels uncomfortable. So like in the moment where you want to reach out to this person, where you want to text them, where you want to get answers, try and distract yourself with something else that takes you away from that need to pursue. Let them go. Let them go so that you can set yourself free. This person, I know that manipulation and just like toxic behavior is extremely draining, and also extremely just like, it takes you over like a tsunami. In order to let that go, you've got to be carried out to sea, and then you'll float back. You will. You've got the King of Pentacles here. God bless Prince Charming, okay? But in the best way. I think that this is showing an energy of taking where you were crossed, because the Two of Swords is under here. Is that the Two of Swords? Yeah, the Two of Swords is under here. So where you were kind of crossed by someone else's energy that promised you fake promises, I think you're being prompted right now to look at the relationships that are valuable in your life. And those feel like really female relationships. You got some good girlfriends around you. And those people are going to show you your worth, and they have been showing you your worth, and they're just as disappointed and frustrated as you are. We've got the Knight of Wands reversed with the Six of Pentacles here. I think we need to take a break from seeking out this male gaze for a while. I think collaboration just really has to be not around a significant other, not around trying to partner off right now. I think you've got to find your way on your own terms, instead of trying to identify with what these like knight in shining armor kind of people have been promising empty promises after empty promises. Like, you're just feeling so defeated through that. And like, look at the visual in this mirror thing. It's like you're just putting yourself through the ringer, because what you're looking at in the mirror, you're actually hanging yourself in the way that you're talking to yourself. And this is manifesting. It's like furthering the manifesting of this poor energy and these poor behaved men. This is not what you want, but this is sort of like, because of the way that you're talking to yourself, this is what you're drawing in. And then I think we just need to like slow down. We need to take pause, because we've got the Eight of Wands here, which shows that you're like extremely adamant to meet someone right now. And that energy is just like, you're chasing it as much as it's manifesting and chasing you. But like, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed over it. So it's time to just like stop rolling the dice. Just pause. There's like a straight need to pause here. Stop trying to like put yourself out there, control outcomes, move your shit forward. Who are you doing that for? Who are you doing that for? I think it's really important to just rest right now and nurture yourself, nurture your female relationships. I think through that energy, you are going to discover a side of yourself that feels healed and that feels good. They're going to make you feel seen in a way that you don't feel seen right now. Even if sometimes it can feel like you're just like in the comfort of those ladies, and they're just like, you know, fueling what you want to hear. I think at the end of the day, you know that these are your people. These girls got your back, and they want what's best for you. And I think they can help you heal this broken relationship and this treachery right now. Like this treason, this is terrible. You're the Empress. You are the Empress. You do not need to beg for anybody's attention. So put your phone down. Don't text anybody. Take a break and just let things simmer around you. And as much as is possible, someone has done you wrong. You do not take action right now. Even though we saw before that you're like, you've got this silver tongue capacity to you, and you want to kind of like say it what it is and stir the pot. Don't stir the pot. Back off. I'm going to leave it at that because this is quite long. Let me know if you have any questions, if that resonates, and I wish you a beautiful weekend. And I want you to know that you will land on your feet. There's no two ways about it. This too shall pass. It will.